Good afternoon, everybody. It's Nafsi Yoga, and it's midweek flow number 4. So that's how we'll name it. So you can find this easy enough on the nafsiyoga.com and on the YouTube channel. This is our flow session. For the first few minutes, we might break a bit of a sweat, and we'll finish up on the floor with the grounded series. So let's get rolling with this one, shall we? The assumption is that you've been awake and moving most of the day. So we'll consider our warm-up pretty much there, but let's go ahead and look at the back and the hamstrings for just a minute here with ragdoll. So the feet are about hips width apart, maybe a little wider, and you can keep the knees soft. Hands can come down the legs as we go into ragdoll. And literally, we're just hanging the torso forward. We're just hanging over a ledge, as it were. No tension in the neck. Just relax. Now, if this is uncomfortable for the neck, for your head here, support yourself with your core, bring yourself up a little bit. But if you can, and the hands are just hanging, you don't have to force your fingers to the mat. No tension here, please, in the neck. You can have soft knees, a slight bend in the knees. We're going to straighten them up a little bit at a time. And of course, you're going to start working to the calf and the hamstrings as you lengthen the legs. Feel free to grab opposite elbows. And you can even tug a little bit on the elbows. So far, so good. Turning a little bit left and right. And release the hands to the mat. All right, folks, come on up halfway. Give me a flat back, please. Remember, keep the knees bent a little bit as you need to. So as the torso comes up, go ahead and extend the torso so the chest comes forward. So lead your heart forward, pull your shoulders away from the ears, pull the stomach in. Nice. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose as you slide your hands down the legs, reaching for the mat, top of the feet or the shins, and roll up slowly. So I'm bending the knees. In fact, you can take your hands to the top of the knees to help yourself come all the way up. And a small back bend. Hands on hips, pelvis forward, lift the heart, and bring it up to neutral. Let's go into Tadasana, mountain pose. So for mountain pose, feet are together or slightly apart, legs are firm, stomach is in, chest is soft, shoulders, bring them up, back, and down. Good. Fingers are energized towards the floor, chin is slightly tucked. We have mountain pose. Nice. Breath and movement. Inhale, bring the arms up. So as the arms come up, we're inhaling the whole way. And exhale, just take your arms back down. So you're exhaling through the nose. Good. You don't have to rush this one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. 2 forward folds. Inhale, arms are up. Exhale, swan dive down. Reaching for the floor, top of the feet or shins. Good. Halfway up with the breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. That's it. Reverse your swan dive. Inhale the whole way up. Exhale, swan dive down again. Keep those knees soft as we come down. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach up and extend. Exhale, just your arms to the sides. Okay. For the next few postures, we'll keep moving through. You can take a look at what's happening or just listen carefully. I'll try to enunciate everything here. This is our sun salutation A variation. We'll only do a step back and then bring it back up. You'll see. All right, from Tadasana, near the top of your yoga space, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, bring your hands down and take your right foot back. And then you can take it back and plant the right foot. So the right foot is flat, plant it. Bring your hands on top of the left knee and lift up with the inhale. Exhale, hands back down. Step your right foot up. And on your next inhale, lift up, reach up, arms come overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Come up halfway. And on your exhale, hands down, left foot steps back, foot is flat. On your inhale, lift your torso, hands on top of the right knee. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, step your left foot up. Good. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Reverse your swan dive, lift up all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Come up halfway with the breath. Exhale, hands down, right foot back. Lift your torso up halfway. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot up. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up and extend. Exhale, fold. Come up halfway. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back. Inhale, bring the torso up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot in. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up and extend. Exhale, arms to sides. Nice. Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. We'll do the first one with all the variations. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Come up halfway. Exhale, hands down, then come down to your knees. One knee at a time. Shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Keep your hands and knees there. Lean forward. Chin and chest come down to the mat. And then take your legs straight back. So your hands are underneath the shoulders, elbows tucked in. Big toes together, feet are flat. Inhale, lift chin and chest. This is our cobra pose. Exhale, release chin and chest to the mat. Push up to all fours. And downward facing dog. So come underneath your toes, lift your hips up, try to lengthen the legs. Our first downward dog, folks. So let's go through the numbers. The hands are about shoulders width apart. Fingers are spread, favor the pinky. Heads relaxed in between your arms. Legs are nice and long, but bend them if you need to here, please, to protect the back. And if you have really tight hamstrings. All right, give me one more breath in. One more in. And on your exhale, step or float your feet to your hands. Come up halfway. You have a flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat as we forward fold and reverse your swan dive. Inhale and lift. Extend the whole way. Exhale, forward fold. This is number 2. Come up halfway. Exhale to all fours or a high push-up. Whichever one works for you today. Lean forward. Bring it down slowly. Inhale, cobra. Lift chin and chest. So your feet are flat on the mat. We have some pressure in the hands. Inhale again. Exhale, chin and chest to the mat. Push up to all fours or reverse your push up to downward facing dog. Find your best posture here in downward facing dog. Arms extended, legs are long. We're breathing. Last breath in. One more breath. And on your exhale, step or float forward. Come up halfway. Give me a flat back. Nice. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Reach up and extend the whole way. Exhale your arms to the sides. Surya Namaskar, B. Sun Salutation, B. From Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, bring your arms up. Keep your hands, shoulders width apart, and we sit down into chair pose. Now, if it's too much to keep your arms up all the way, you can have your arms parallel to the floor or hands at heart center. Your choice here. But our weight is in the heels, and if I look down, I can see the top of my toes. Good. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Come up halfway. Exhale, hands come down to all fours or a high push-up. Your choice. Either way, lean forward, bring it down slowly. Cobra pose. You can also do upward dog at this point. If you're doing upward dog, arms are extended, knees are off the mat. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. From up dog, you can just roll on top of the toes and lift those hips up. All right, from downward facing dog, take your left leg and lift it up, straight back and up. That's it, left leg is up, nice and long. Inhale, exhale, step your left foot forward, lift your torso to warrior one. So the right foot spins flat, chest and pelvis favor the front, arms extend. That's it. The heart lifts towards the ceiling. Arms extended. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive the hands down to a high push-up or all fours. Bring it down slowly, all the way to the mat. Chin and lifts, cobra or upward dog. Inhale. Exhale to downward dog. So from all fours, or just do a reverse push-up, we're now at downward facing dog. Take that right leg up, lift it straight back it up. You don't have to bend it. Nice. Try to get that left foot flat on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Plant the left foot. Bring your torso up to warrior one. Groovy. Give yourselves a second here to breathe. Make sure chest and pelvis favor the front. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to all fours or a high push-up. From here, lean forward, bring it down slowly. Cobra or upward facing dog with an inhale, with an exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice deep breath. And child's pose. Knees come down. Big toes together. Take the knees apart as necessary. You can fold your arms if you'd like here and rest your head on your arms, or you can sweep your arms to the sides, taking all the pressure off of the shoulders. We're here for 4 breaths. If your wrists are giving you fits here, remember, you can always come down to turbo dog, also known as dolphin pose. And that's our variation from downward facing dog. All right, last breath in. Next inhale, bring it up to all fours. And let's transition into downward facing dog. Groovy. Maybe the legs are nice and long now. The heels may be close to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, step or float the feet to the hands, come up halfway. Give me a flat back. Nice. Inhale again. Exhale. Hands come down towards the mat. Reverse your swan dive and lift up. Reach up with an inhale. Exhale your arms to the sides. Nice. Anjaneyasana is next. We'll do this one a little differently. So from the top of your mat or your yoga space, inhale, bring the arms up, palms together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down past your third eye to your heart center. Take your right foot back to a lunge. So it's not warrior one, so you're on your toes of the right foot, the right heel is up. Chest and pelvis favor the front. And extend your arms up if you're able. That's it. It also becomes a small back bend. So be wary of the balance here. You may have to heel toe the front foot out to the left a little bit here. Inhale, exhale, twist. I'm taking the right hand to the left knee, the left hand to the left hip, and we're twisting the torso to the left. All the while maintaining the balance or trying to. Looks good. Inhale. Exhale. Twist the torso to the right and let's come to warrior two. Look at that. So the right foot is now flat. Chest and pelvis favor the right side of the mat. Arms are up. Hands equal to or higher than the shoulders, and we're looking over the left hand. This is warrior number two. Inhale. Exhale to extended side angle. So put your left elbow on your left knee, right arm up and over. If this is too much for the right arm, the right hand can rest on the right hip and just roll the torso or roll that right shoulder back. But if you're good to go with it, extend the right arm up and over, and you can bring the left fingertips towards the mat. Try not to put any pressure there though, if your left fingertips do go to the mat. Inhale, exhale, look at the left foot, bring that right hand down, step your right foot up, come up halfway, another flat back, good. Inhale, exhale, slide the hands down, and inhale, reverse your swan dive, lift up, reach up, palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down to your heart center. At this time, the left foot steps back to a lunge. So you're on your left toes, trying to keep a long leg there. Try not to bend that back leg at this point. And extend the arms. That's it. Shoulders roll back. You might have a small back bend here. Keep your eyesight level with the horizon, or if you're good to go, you can bring it up. Nice. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Now my left hand comes to the right knee, right hand to the right hip, and I'm twisting to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Fantastic. Hold here and breathe. Nice. One more breath. And with your exhale, recover from the twist. And let's keep going to the left into warrior two. So my left foot spins flat at this point. Chest and pelvis favor the left side. Arms are up. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Extended side angle. Right elbow, right knee. Left arm up and overhead. That's it. Keep that left arm tight if you can, or remember your alternate left hand on left hip. Leave that up to you. Also, right fingertips can come towards the mat, but use the core to keep you up. Nice. One breath in. Exhale, look towards your right foot. Hands come down. Step up. Bring your torso up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Lift up, reach up. Exhale your arms to the sides. Nice work. Parsvantanasana. This is our our intensive Eastern stretch, and I like using blocks for this one. So chest and pelvis, you're in Tadasana, facing the front of your yoga space. Let's start with the left leg. Take your right leg back a couple of feet, and you can adjust where your feet are, how far apart they are. No matter what, keep chest and pelvis favoring the front, hands on hips. Inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, forward fold. Bring those hands down the left leg towards the mat. And if you cannot reach the mat, great time to have blocks. Key part here is that front leg. Try not to bend it, okay? Try to keep it nice and long. If you need to bend it, bring the torso up until you're able to extend the leg. Have the blocks at any particular angle, and you can bring your head down, maybe even kissing your left knee, since our left leg is up front. And if that's not happening, don't worry about it. Just keep a nice long front leg and make sure you feel the tension of the hamstring. That's what we're going into here. Adjust that back foot, bring it up closer, take it back a little further, find your happy medium. One more breath. With your next inhale, look forward, step the right foot up, come up halfway. So your feet are together now. We have a flat back. Exhale, hands come down towards the mat and reverse your swan dive. Lift up, reach up. Exhale your arms to the sides. Other side. Go ahead and take that left foot back a couple of feet, please. Hands can come to your hips. Front leg now, the right leg is nice and long. Try not to bend it. Inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, forward fold. Release the hands down the leg towards the mat or blocks. Remember, be really picky here. If you can see that your front leg is bending a little bit, just bring the torso up. If you can't reach your mat, use blocks. If you do not have blocks, you can brace those hands on the front leg. But do try to use your core. I don't want all your torso weight on that front leg. But we are trying to keep the front leg long. For those of you that have that hyperextension issues going on, try not to lock out the leg, the knee. Definitely don't hyperextend it. Head is relaxed. Eventually, we'll be able to kiss our knee or blow a kiss to our knee, or maybe our shin. You may be a little lower down than others. One last breath in. Next inhale, bring the torso up a little bit, step up. Give me a flat back now. So the hands can transition to the top of the knees. We extend the torso. Inhale again. Exhale, slide the hands down the legs, and inhale, reach up and extend, arms overhead. Exhale, arms come down. Shake it off. Woo, good stuff on that one. All right, here we go. It's our balance posture. Just one for this session. It's dancer's pose. And we've got choices. We've got different things we can do here. So for our dancer's pose, we'll start off balancing on the left leg. Feel free to be able to use a wall or a piece of furniture if you need to for balancing. But we'll take our right hand out to the side and let's pick up that right foot, ankle or shin, whatever you can grab. Try to bring the knees together. That left hand can be on a wall or a piece of furniture or somebody who's next to you. You've got someone balancing, working with you, if they don't mind. Other than that, you can bring that left arm all the way up. Try to bring that left bicep near the ear. That's it. One option is to stay right here. Just working your balance. Knees together, cores in. Option two, take your gaze. Try to look up. Yeah. Option three, full posture of dancer's pose. We can bring that right knee up as the torso comes down. You only bring the torso down as far as you can maintain your balance. And try to keep the knees aligned with each other. Don't let the knees swing out. One more breath in and recover. Nice work. That was good. Other side. We're balancing on the right leg. Bring the left hand up, palm up, take it to the side, pick up your left foot, ankle or shin, either from the inside or the outside. I won't be picky here. The right hand can be on a piece of furniture, or you can extend it straight up as far up as you can. We try to bring the knees together, and as always, your next option is to look straight up at the ceiling right above you. The next option, while looking straight ahead, bring the torso down while the left knee comes up. Essentially, the torso and that left leg are connected. Always try to keep a little more pressure to bring that knee up than bringing the torso down. Mainly because it's easy to bring the torso down, not so easy to bring that left leg up. Looks good. One more breath and recover. Nice. Shake it off. And let's make our way to the mat for cobra pose. We've got 2 cobra pose. I'm wondering, actually, let's just do one more cobra. We did a couple of cobras with our sun salutations. So let's do one more cobra. So as we lie down on our stomachs, big toes together, feet are flat on the mat, hands underneath the shoulders, elbows tucked into the sides. Lift chin and chest on an inhale. That's it. So we've got pressure on the hands now. We're using the biceps. Keep your head neutral and the shoulders away from the ears. That's it. Looks good, folks. Give me an inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the chest and chin back down. Groovy. Take your hands to your sides. Salambhasana, locust. One more. Inhale, lift chin and chest. And lift your hands off the mat. Let's keep our feet flat on the mat here, please. Keep your head neutral. Optional, clasp your hands behind you and make sure the hands stay off of the butt. So lift up the arms as you can here, please. I know, chin and chest are up, shoulders are working, hands are clasped. Inhale. Exhale, release back to the mat. Inhale, child's pose. So we press up and back to child's pose. Should feel pretty good with the extension of the spinal column. And recover. Let's bring it to Sphinx pose. So from Sphinx, we're on our forearms at this point. That's it. Okay, chin and chest are lifted here. And we're not slouching. I mean, really lift chin and chest up a bit here. This is passive work into the back, but it's not all about the back. Yeah, let's work on the core, shall we? Come underneath your toes, please. Lift your pelvis off the mat to plank. This is our forearm plank. Keep your head neutral so you're looking in between your wrists. Core is in. Breath is deep, in and out through the nose. One more breath in. And recover back into Sphinx. Nice. And if not nice, just keep breathing. That's the important part. We oftentimes hold our breath in certain postures. So if you're feeling a little dizzy, well, you'll know, now you know why. All right, from Sphinx pose, one more plank. Come underneath your toes, lift the hips off the mat or the pelvis off the mat. That's it. Remember, try to keep it flat here. I don't want the butt too high. Try not to drag the pelvis on the mat. A nice flat bridge is what we're going for here. That's it. One more breath in and recover. Woo. Child's pose. So you can push up to all fours And you can keep your arms extended for this child's pose. Get maximum extension of the spinal column here. Head is neutral, hips reaching for the heels. Should feel pretty good in that lower back. One more breath in. Next inhale, bring it up. Let's have a seat for Paschimottanasana. So we start off in Dandasana. So we're seated with the legs in front of us. This is a seated forward fold. We did a number of these standing forward folds. Remember, with this one, if you cannot reach your feet, if you have a strap or a towel, feel free to use it at this point. Everyone else, inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Not a lot of wiggle room here. So if you feel that your back is really tight, even at this point, go ahead and bend your knees a little bit and try to press your stomach on your thighs. And of course, if you're well beyond that now, you're trying to get the face planted on your shins. Then again, even those of you who can place your face on your shins, you might have a tight back day or a tight hamstring day. So just, go with it. Do not force your body here. This is yoga. It's not full competitive yoga or football or anything like that. So go with how you feel today. We're all going to be a little bit different day by day. Give me one more breath in. Next inhale, release your grip, roll up slowly. Take the hands beside your hips, roll the shoulders up, back, and down as we lift the heart towards the ceiling. Yeah, this is a bit of a back extension again, or a little back compression, I sit corrected. And recover. Reclined pigeon pose. So let's lie down with the legs bent. And we'll start off with the left foot over the right knee. Now, your first option is to hang right here. If your hips are really tight, this may be more than enough for you. Other than that, you can take your left hand on the inside of the left knee and add some outward pressure there. You'll know when to stop. Alternately, you can thread the needle, clasp your hands behind the right thigh here and bring that right foot up. No matter what, as you bring that left foot closer to you, you're going to feel it in that left hip. It'll be a bit of a pinch. Any option is a good option for you. So go with what feels good today. What I'm doing right now may be too much for some of you, and that's fine. Put that foot back to the mat, maybe the hand on the inside of the left leg. One more breath in. On your exhale, recover. Ooh, switch sides. Right foot over left leg. And this is a tight side for me. So I can feel it just by using the muscles in my right leg for that outward tug. You can use the right hand on the inside, add a little more, or thread the needle and bring that leg in. So whatever's going to work for you today, I'm going to take my right hand and leave it on the inside of the right knee. And I'm feeling it in the right hip and right at the joint on top of the thigh. I'm feeling it right there. So I'll take it a little easy for this session, at least on myself. The rest of you, go where you can with this one. Remember the breath, nice and deep. And one more breath in. And on the exhale, recover. Whew. Go ahead and extend the legs out, arms overhead for a full body stretch. That's it. Point the toes, reach the fingers up towards the wall behind you, and recover. Bring the knees in for Appanasana. Arms on top or behind the knees. You can rock left or right, or left and right. And from here, Jatara Pravati. Take your knees and drop them down to one side of the mat. In this case, I'm taking my knees to the left and I'm keeping the right shoulder on the mat. This is our supine twist. So we've done a lot of work with the back compression and extension. So one more twisting action here is pretty good. So this is our second twist today, I think. No, it's our third twist. Our first twist, I believe, came from our extended side angle. And then our second twist was our twist from our lunge, our standing lunge. So twists are always good. And switch out. So bring the knees up, the legs up, and take them to the other side. And keep the opposite shoulder on the mat. It's getting that spinal column a really good twisting action, much like we wring out a washcloth. Of course, you can extend this twisting action by bringing the top leg up or crossing the top leg over the bottom leg, kicking the leg out. Lots of options here. All right, one more breath in. And on your next inhale, one knee up, then the other. Woo. Shake the legs out. One last time. Give me 3 breaths right here in our modified Savasana. As we do a quick scan of the body. Last breath in. And on your next breath, bend the legs, roll the legs to the right. Come on up to a comfortable seated posture. Any seated posture is fine. I call it Sukhasana. And Sukhasana, of course, is our comfortable seated posture. Go ahead and disengage your Ujjayi Pranayama breath at this point. Breathe regular. One more scan of the body from the crown of the head, past the shoulders, hips, legs to the toes. Well done for our midweek flow session. With one last deep inhalation, bring the arms up and overhead. Palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down. Pass the third eye to your heart center. And on your continuing journey, remember always to remain kind. Remain gentle. And always remember to stay fearless. Thank you for a great session this afternoon. Thank you and namaste.